टीम ASI Esports, ASI के पास यहाँ पे 3 प्लेयर्स रिमेनिंग है और टीम 4Thrives के पास दो भाई है उज़ाइफा और टीम फलक। देखते हैं वो कब तक सरवाइव कर पाते हैं। पर ये जो जोन है, इट हैज नो मर्सी, इट हैज नो mercy on the teams and the players and especially IGL, उनका तो सर दर्द कर गया होगा जिस तरीके से वो अपनी टीम्स को रोटेट करवा रहे हैं जोन के अंदर। But Edge, what do you feel like, man? Because the zone is just looking too intense.
Zone is definitely looking like it can cause problems for a lot of these teams, especially with a lot of water still involved and a lot of open spaces coming into this. I mean, you don't really expect this coming in on the map of Erangel, but that is what it is. We do have another team getting eliminated. It is DRS in position number 13 with 5 eliminations. We're down to 12 teams, 33 players still in the server. Point with 4, 52 with 4. Flash now for the Heat as well. With only 1 player standing, they have 6 eliminations. Decent number. Once again, Flash are able to put up, some good numbers in terms of elimination points, but their position placement is taking a hit every game. Xavier, on the other hand, they will be feeling a little unfortunate. And HKG, that was the last man standing, and he will get taken down as well, along with Xavier. Beautiful third party there coming in from RRQ.
That F5 was amazing, just barely surviving, but we can see why Esports, it was a good match into the previous one. They're having 5 good eliminations as well. From the Beckons, we can see Misfit International, Tony being the Solomon survivor. What is going to be the strategies now? On the other hand, we can see Team Flash, Team 4Thrives, they're having only 1 and 2 player remaining. And Misfit International, they're also surviving with 1 single player. Team 52, on the other hand, they're losing players. They're only surviving with 1 single man standing. And look at the grenade. It was on point. Agent 47, ये जो प्लेयर है, ये जो खिलाड़ी है, हम लोगों ने देखा है जिस तरीके से और जिस नजाकत से इन्होंने चिकन डिनर लिया था फेस ऑफ्स के अंदर, और अभी भी यहाँ पे जो टीम 52 है बहुत ज्यादा प्यारा खेलते हैं, और स्पेशली एजेंट 47, क्या दाद तू इस प्लेयर की, बहुत ज्यादा प्यारा खेलते हैं ये भी। बट वायन Esports के अगेंस्ट यहाँ पे जो सोलोमन स्टैंडिंग है, क्या चिकन डिनर ले पाएंगे या फिर नहीं? और मिस इंटरनेशनल का वो जो सोलो प्लेयर था उसको भी यहाँ पे एलिमिनेट किया जाएगा। एज वाइन Esports के अगेंस्ट ये जो आखिरी टकराव है, देखते कौन यहाँ पर आखिर तक जिंदा रहेगा।
52. That zone will be causing troubles as well. And Agent 47, I think he's going to get taken down. There it is. The zone will be the culprit, and 52 Esports are going to be out. So no faults you can know for them as the day progresses. 8 teams now surviving Alpha Game with 3 players alive. Zol, Monk, and Refuse. They're out in the open as well. Stage 4 circle, that is it. And we're already down to top 8 teams.
We're already down to top 8 teams and 15 more seconds remaining for the zone closing. Let's see what's going to be happening. Team Alpha Gaming having only 1 elimination. Nari, they just got eliminated and they're down to only 3 players, right? But 7 teams and 19 players into the zone, and this is the 4th zone. And we already started losing teams a lot. And look at that. Uzaifa is just barely surviving. वो जो 4Thrives का एक अकेला प्लेयर है, वो कैसे उधर उस शोर पे सरवाइव कर रहे हैं मुझे नहीं पता, बहुत ज्यादा ऊपर है और शायद से बगी फोर्ड के कवर अपने लिए बनाया गया है। और ये जो ग्रेनेड्स है बहुत ज्यादा प्रॉमिसिंग तो लग नहीं रहे हैं। आरआरक्यू यहाँ पे सीधा पुशिंग करेगी S12 के साथ में, यूट्यूब को पीछे से अपना यहाँ पर कवर देने का पूरा ट्राई करेंगे। आरआरक्यू के पास में 7 अच्छे एलिमिनेशन, यंग और गैलेक्टिकॉन्स भी यहाँ से एलिमिनेट होती हुई, और यहाँ पर हम लोग देख सकते हैं दोनों के दोनों पाकिस्तानी टीम्स भी जिंदा है। ASI Esports 3 प्लेयर्स के साथ में और 4Thrives एक अकेला शेर जिंदा। उज़ाइफा क्या चिकन डिनर की तरफ बरकत कर पाएंगे या फिर नहीं? क्या चिकन डिनर ले पाएंगे या फिर नहीं? 7.14% is the only percentage they're having that chicken in the chance. So Edge, what are your predictions, man? Scores 4Thrives is just barely surviving without 1 single player.
Top 5 teams, Alpha Game in secret, ASI 8, 4Thrives, RIQ. But as you said, 4Thrives just surviving with 1 player. Those placement points are going to be coming in clutch now. K2 still, along with Panther and Preetham. They will be filling the heat. ASI 8 as Team Secret will be closing in the distance. And now K2 will be going in for that move. But there are other teams in the vicinity as well. APG will be joining the fight anytime soon. And there it is. Immediately, third party to fight. Team Secret. Lose 1. Refuse out in the open. Actually takes a bit of damage from K2. Will be going for the reload. Preetham already with 3 eliminations. Those are the only eliminations that ASI 8 has at the moment. But we will wait to see how things turn out here. Team Secret, oh my god, Alpha are putting the screws to them. And now, Team Secret are on the verge of elimination. And I think Lolvo is the only one standing. And he will probably get taken down there as well.
साइड Esports 4 एलिमिनेशन यहाँ पे ले लिए, ग्रेनेड यहाँ पे स्पैम किया जा रहा है उस वियतनामी टीम के ऊपर, और लॉलवू यहाँ पे सोलो मैन स्टैंडिंग रहेंगे टीम में साइड Esports के। K2 अपनी DPS एक्सचेंज करेंगे और स्पॉट किया जाएगा प्लेयर को, किल भी यहाँ पे लिया जाएगा और एलिमिनेशन भी यहाँ पे उनका लिया जाएगा। साइड Esports टॉप 4 टीम्स के अंदर यहाँ पे अपना स्थान तो ले चुकी है, बट आगे आने वाले टाइम के अंदर क्या वो लोग चिकन डिनर ले पाएंगे या फिर नहीं, वो देखने वाली चीज रहेगी। देखिए RRQ तो अभी यहाँ पे पूरा डोमिनेशन दिखाती हुई, अल्फा गेमिंग का वो जो आखिरी प्लेयर है उसको भी एलिमिनेट किया जाएगा। टॉप 3 टीम्स, 2 तो यहाँ पे हमारी टीम पाकिस्तान के रीजन से और जो हमारी RRQ की टीम है इंडोनेशिया के रीजन से, क्या ये लोग चिकन डिनर ले पाएंगे या फिर नहीं। हालांकि हम लोग देख सकते हैं ये साइड Esports ये जो है 3 प्लेयर्स के साथ में जिंदा और 4Thrives ज़ाइफा तो यहाँ से हिलने का नाम ही नहीं ले रहे। ही इज लाइक कि भाई तुम सब लोग फाइट ले लो, मैं टॉप 2 आ जाऊंगा और मैं अपने प्लेसमेंट पॉइंट जरूर लेके जाऊंगा। और वो शायद से एक बहुत ही ज्यादा अच्छा इनकी तरफ से डिसीजन आता हुआ, बट ऐसा है Esports 4Thrives और RRQ क्या यहाँ पे डिसीजन रहेगा एज, क्योंकि RRQ को एलिमिनेट करना इजी नहीं रहेगा। और हुज़ैफा अगर यहीं पे होल्ड करते रहे और अगर नेक्स्ट जोन भी इनके ऊपर आ गया ना तो एडवांटेज बहुत ज्यादा अच्छा रहेगा।
4Thrives still surviving, man. I mean, this could be deadly. This could turn out to be a twist at the end. But we have 2 Pakistani teams still surviving. RIQ, the only Indonesian team once again, with the man advantage clearly. But we will wait and see how things turn out at the end. It's not over till it's over. But for now, silence. And shots being fired, but no real damage.
ये जो जोन है यही तो मैं बात कर रहा था, ज़ाइफा 17 मीटर जोन से जस्ट बाहर। और ये जो बगी है शायद से थोड़ी सी और जोन के अंदर होती या फिर थोड़ी सी और अंदर जाके कवर बना लेते तो उनके लिए नेक्स्ट जोन के अंदर एडवांटेज बनता। 4Thrives को वो जो सोलो मैन प्लेयर है अभी भी दूसरी ही टीम्स को फाइट लेने देखा और शायद से RRQ को अभी भी लग रहा है कि उन लोगों के अगेंस्ट 4v4 की फाइट है, बट ऐसा नहीं है। ऐसा है Esports के पास में 3 प्लेयर जिंदा रहेंगे और शायद से प्रीतम यहाँ पे डाउन हो चुके हैं। ये बहुत ज्यादा बड़ा डिसएडवांटेज आता हुआ। पैंथर और K2 डुओ में स्टैंडिंग रहेंगे और इस शॉट में कितना ज्यादा प्यारा एक नॉकआउट आता हुआ और शायद से प्रोग्रेस धीरे धीरे हमारी टीम ऐसा है Esports करेगी, बट RRQ टूटने का नाम नहीं लेंगे। एक और नॉकआउट यहाँ पे लिया जाएगा। RRQ के 2 प्लेयर स्टैंडिंग तो रहेंगे। ऐसा है Esports K2 being the solo man survivor। ऐसा है Esports को बहुत ही ज्यादा यहाँ पे कॉन्शियस रहना पड़ेगा, बट नहीं, ओपन के अंदर आएंगे, जंप करेंगे और हुज़ैफा उन्होंने यहाँ पे देखा एक बहुत ज्यादा प्यारी ओपनिंग और अपॉर्चुनिटी और सीधा जोन के अंदर यहाँ पे स्टेप इन करेंगे। और क्योंकि बहुत ज्यादा फास्ट स्पॉट यहाँ पे किया जाएगा यहाँ पे प्लेयर को। आखिरी प्लेयर स्टैंडिंग है यहाँ पर 4Thrives के, इनको भी एलिमिनेट किया जाएगा। दोनों पाकिस्तानी टीम का यहाँ पे पूरा प्रयास था, बट कहीं ना कहीं कुछ ना कुछ गलती रही। बट मैं दाद देना चाहूंगा दोनों टीम्स की, लास्ट तक जिंदा रहे। बट आई हैव टू से RRQ टेकिंग दैट winner chicken dinner till the end and there we have it। जोन शुरुआत से लेकर तक हम लोगों ने देखा ये जो जोन था बहुत ही ज्यादा खतरनाक था। ऐसे जोन और IGLs के लिए सरदर्द सिंपल चीज है एज, बिकॉज ऐसे जोन्स में जो रोटेशन करना होता है बहुत ज्यादा मुश्किल हो जाता है। एंड IGLs ने अपना काम बखूबी निभाया और स्पेशली 4Thrives दाद देनी पड़ेगी हुज़ैफा, जिस तरीके से आपने अपनी टीम को सेकंड स्पॉट तक लेके गया। मैंने पहले बोल दिया था हुज़ैफा का यही एक स्ट्रैटेजी थी, यही एक डिसीजन थी कि भाई तुम लोग फाइट ले लो, मैं पीछे रहूंगा अपनी बगी के। जब सब कुछ खत्म हो जाएगा I'll come up and maybe take that second spot and that exactly happened। एंड अगर वहां पे शायद से वो 1v3 या 1v4 हो जाता RRQ के अगेंस्ट तो शायद से 4 चांद लग जाते और 4Thrives के फैंस सेलिब्रेट करते। बट अभी के लिए RRQ will be taking the second winner with the chicken dinner। What a great performance from the side of RRQ। Congratulations on taking this one in Asia Battle Boys Chapter 3rd, and this is day 2 of finals edge। The intensity is just rising again and again, and what are your comments on the previous match?
I mean, this angle, as you said, that zone was a hassle. But I really liked it. I told you, we kind of want these IGLs, the players, to be tested a little. And I believe with that zone, we did test them quite a lot. And the pressure was clear to get into them. Not a lot of players, not a lot of teams understood what to do. There you can see the coordination was a little off when compared to those basic zones that you see towards Pochinki. somewhere around the school area. But here, with this zone, you can see the strategies, new strategies coming up. It didn't exactly play out in their favor, but as you said, Huzaifa did play out very well towards the end, coming in towards the second position. Probably got his team like, 4 or 5 extra points. It's going to mean a lot at the end of the day for them. But once again, Indonesian teams coming out on top. So, RIQ coming up. We have 4Thrives coming in there as well. And ASI also doing really well. So both the Pakistani teams, the 2 Pakistani teams that we have in the mix, well, they have shown us that they are here to play, here to stay, and they are probably going to be coming in strong as well the next 4 games. As we are done with 2 now, we will have Miramar coming in, and the cycle once again. As we take a look at the highlights, once again, we will see how Erangel went down, and it all started with Alter Egos taking down the players on the side of 2K first, and then the fight between DZaber and Boom there. We had ASI taking down the players on the side of Yangon Galacticos. This positioning from Void Esports was absolutely brilliant. I felt like they were the only ones who had the, a good position. They're pretty early into that stage 4 circle where the zone was absolutely causing troubles for a lot of these players.
And those early range and those fights coming in their zone, it was way too chaotic. I did not expect that, and this was really initial and a very crucial fight for ASI Esports and team RRQ. On the other hand, RRQ taking that upper hand advantage, and this was final blow coming in the map of Erangel. Overall, it was a great performance from the side of team RRQ, and this made it finalizing that, taking that winner with the chicken dinner for Team RQ. It was way too easy, but Edge, let's just have a look on the team's winning stats.
Absolute ridiculous numbers coming in from RQ. 14 eliminations. YouTube.com getting 4 of it. Progos with 6, Leper with 2, Genforce with 2 there as well. Amazing stats coming in from every single player. And talking about the MVP, it is going to be Pragos from the side of RQ with 6 eliminations, 795 damage, 4 assists, 22 minutes of survival time, 2 knocks, and 102 heal. Beautiful stuff coming in from him. I mean, he didn't even bother about the heal that much. He was more focused on getting those frags, getting those assists. Absolute dominant gameplay. But apart from him, there are other players as well who stepped up during the map of Erangel, and you can see YouTube.com once again from his side. K2 on the side of ASI, he has been the pillar on the side of ASI 8, game in and game out every single day. 982 damage is ridiculous. And then we have the player on the side of DZavier with 3 eliminations, 561 damage dealt. He was also the one actually going really aggressive during the game, and I'm looking forward to see more of him in the next few matches.
I will make sure and ensure that you will be looking for more from those teams and players. But let's just have a look on teams to watch out into the upcoming matches. We are having 4 more matches, ladies and gentlemen. But Team RQ taking 14 elimination, Team ASI will be taking 6, One Esports will be taking 8 eliminations, and Team Alpha Gaming will be taking 4. So these are the teams to watch out into the upcoming 1 Edge, and let's just see how they're going to be performing. And this is just day second and match second. After this Edge, we will be witnessing our best map, or my personal favorite map, which is going to be Miramar.
Sniper action, maybe long range fights, mid range, but we usually see a lot of these teams still pick up that shotgun. So we'll see how things go. And RQ, SI, Boyne, APG teams to watch, of course, but at the same time, it's Miramar, so you got to keep an eye out for Flash and DRS as well. Talking about the match summary, we had 67 total eliminations, 2 grenade eliminations, 1 airdrop looted, 1 vehicle elimination, 8,042 total healing done, 300 meters the longest elimination coming in from Zol on the side of Alpha Gaming.
35 years of superior after-sales service.
Just really low, only 2 grenade elimination and 1 vehicle elimination, and we know that DRX XMPLZ, he was taking that elimination point. But Edge, a good matchup it was, And let's see into the upcoming one, which will be the team taking that winner in the chicken dinner. But let's just have a look at the match ranking as well, Edge, because we can see Team RQ taking 24 points, Team Airside will be taking 11, Team 4Thrives will be taking 9, Team Wine Esports simultaneously taking 9 points as well. And from 5th spot to 11th spot, we can see Team Alpha Gaming, Team Secrets, Team Flash, Team Young and Electricals, DRS, the Xaviers, and Ultra Eco. And unfortunate from the positioning coming from 12th position to 18th position, all these teams they got eliminated way too early. But Edge, are you excited to see the overall standings?
Definitely. With these numbers now coming up, we will probably be seeing more and more changes happening, especially with RQ. Those 24 is absolute ridiculous numbers. ASI 8 and 40 coming up strong as well. So we'll wait and see how the overall is going to be affected after match 2 on the day 2. Here in the grand finals, phase 1, by the way, we still have phase 2 and phase 3. 2 more days of grand final action before we crown the champion of phase 1. 52 Esports also struggling a little. 2K, Glue, Hora, HKG, Boom, and Mystery International. Once again, Mystery International did get that chicken dinner. And then guess what? No points whatsoever. Boom was looking so good, and then guess what? Nothing. So a lot of these teams are not having a great day when compared to day 1. I mean, you can't say the same about Voin or Flash. As a matter of fact, both these teams are still performing the way that they are. For all 3 areas, Boom as well. 52 Esports did not do well, at least in the first 2 games. So we will take a look at them, how they will be performing in the next few matches. But for now, they are not having a great time, and this might affect them on the overall.
Exactly, let's have a look on the overall standings. Zone 1 Esports unhinged, sticking up with the glue from the first spot, having 93 points. On the other hand, we can see RQ coming and taking the second spot with 77 points. Team 52 ASP taking the third spot with 75, simultaneously with the Ultra Ego. Team Flash taking 5th spot and being the top 5 teams, 73 points. But Team 4Thrives, Team Boom Esports, Airside Esports, and the Xaviers, on the other hand, from 6th to 9th spot, having 65, 59, 49, and 48 points. So the edge, I mean, we can see there's a lot of point gaps and point difference coming in from 6th team to the 5th teams, right? I mean 10 or maybe approximately 10 points. So it's time to buckle up or maybe gather that speed.
All of these teams will be feeling the heat, and you can see the difference 77-73, not a lot between those 2 to 5 positions. As we move on to the second page of the overall standings, we will see 2K on 44 points, 37 points for both Team Secret and DRS, 35 points for Alpha Gaming, Hora Esports on 33, 29 for Mystery International. After that, Chicken Dinner as well, not a great performance coming from them into this one. Glug on 28 points, Yangon Galacticos on 24, and unfortunate for Hong Kong team, 22 points. They're at the very bottom of the overall rankings at the moment, and they need to step up, man. Otherwise, things will be hectic as the tournament progresses. The next 2 days, they will feel the pressure if they don't end today on a good note. But talking about the overall MVP and talking about the ones ending on a good note, well, we have Uzaifa on 26 eliminations, the top MVP at the moment, 3,600 damage as well. Ray Cycle on the side of Void dealing a hefty amount of damage, 4,000. OTIQQ as with 3,580 damage and 15 eliminations. Agent 47, I mean, he had to be there at all times. 17 eliminations, 15 knocks there. Leper on the side of RRQ as well with 15 knocks and 2,677 damage and 16 eliminations.
Exactly, these are the overall MVP and top 5 overall MVP. All this while in, it's just we are in the midsection of day 2. We will be starting off really soon with the third match, which is going to be Miramar Edge. And let's just see, because we know that all the teams and all the players are also adapting with those DMRs and ATEX with those mini foreign. Super duper excited to see those Boltra collection coming in as well. But let's just have a look to the fan favorite team, because right now we can see 4Thrives is totally dominating with 22,000 votes, DRS with 30,000, ASI Esports with 4,000 votes. And I know the audience do know that how to vote. And अगर आप लोगों को अभी भी नहीं पता कि कैसे अपनी फेवरेट टीम को वोट करना है, it's really simple and बहुत ही ज़्यादा simple steps है, कोई भी ज़्यादा complex नहीं है. All you have to do is just type a hashtag into comment section जहाँ पे आप लोग अभी live देख रहे हो, and then you have to write the 4T tag या फिर आप जिस भी टीम को सपोर्ट करना चाह रहे हो. For example, if you guys want to support team ASI Esports, so hashtag ASI8, and then just send it once so that आपका जो वोट है वो यहाँ पर गारंटी तरीके से हम लोग कलेक्ट कर लेंगे. बट आफ्टर दिस एज जस्ट लेटिंग द ऑडियंस नो वन मोर टाइम कि अगर आप लोगों ने अभी तक सब्सक्राइब नहीं किया है चैनल को तो जाइए जल्दी से जाके सब्सक्राइब करिए, बिकॉज वी आर really close to hit 35,000 subscribers on the channel of 141 Esports. And as an organization, 141 Esports is bringing Asia Battle Wars Chapter 3 for us again, because Chapter 2 तो बहुत ही ज़्यादा अच्छा था, and we have seen Team PTR taking that taking a lot of winner chicken dinners and being the defending champions. And unfortunately हम लोग वहाँ पे उन लोगों को यहाँ पे इस वाले फेज के अंदर नहीं देख सकते. Maybe into the upcoming one हम उन लोगों को देख पाए. But Edge, do you want to remind the audience one more time to subscribe the channel, because 141 Esports का ही चैनल है जहाँ पर इतने ज़्यादा अच्छे मैचेस उन लोगों को देखने को मिलेंगे हर दिन आगे आने वाले 20 दिन और.
I mean, you've already done it, so I'm pretty sure I don't really have to do that anymore. But yes, so once again, guys, whoever's watching you know, on YouTube, from wherever you're watching, from whatever country, from whatever you're doing right now, make sure you subscribe so you guys also stay updated and keep in touch with us, so you know when we're coming online, when we're bringing you the broadcast, when we're bringing you the action, so you don't miss out on any of the grand finals, phase 1 or phase 2 or phase 3, as a matter of fact, and any upcoming talent. Once again, 141 Esports, don't forget the name. As we're done with 1 and 2, we will now be looking at Miramar, Ronda Angle Miramar yet again. Now, looking at the way things are going, we've already seen some amazing gameplay coming in from Ronda. Angle has been ecstatic as well. Some beautiful circles we got to witness there towards the end. So I'm expecting something similar here on the map of Miramar. I mean, PUBG Mobile gods, let's see if they will, give us that wish fulfill. I mean, with the unique circles, I don't think you see a lot of water circles, especially in the map of Miramar. I mean, it's a pretty dry map, to be really honest. So coming into this one, I'm expecting, once again, teams like Flash maybe stepping up. I'm expecting teams like DRS, once again, to get some points here coming in pretty early. Alter Ego has been another amazing team here on the map of Miramar. So these three are going to be my main focus. But apart from that, we still, once again, have to keep an eye out for 4T. They've been performing amazingly. Horror Esports have been doing really, really well. And what's the other team? Boom, actually. They've been pretty decent. Game 1 and Game 2 and Day 1 as well. So coming into this one, I have a feeling they will also be trying to accumulate a decent number of points, if not a chicken dinner.
I mean, Edge, there's one more thing I want to remind you. Do you see the chronology on the map of Ronda and on the map of Irangal as well? Because on the map of Ronda, we have seen those hardships from the first game itself. And on the map of Irangal as well, we have seen the north-sided zone. And that too, in the outskirts region. I mean, in the region of Stalbar. That zone is really rare to see. But it's in Asia Battle Wars Chapter 3. But the next match is going to be Miramar. And let's see, can we have same kind of zone, और क्या हम लोगों को कुछ zone changes देखने को मिलेंगे या फिर नहीं, या फिर हम लोगों को same zone देखने को मिलेगा, कुछ zone changes देखने को मिलेंगे या फिर नहीं, या फिर हम लोगों को same zone देखने को मिलेगा जैसे हम लोगों ने map of Ronda और Angle के ऊपर देखा. But जो भी अभी हम लोग को देख रहा है, प्लीज डू मेक श्योर हिट दैट लाइक एंड सब्सक्राइब बटन. आज का दिन भी बहुत ज़्यादा सुंदर है क्योंकि हम लोग हमारी फेवरेट टीम्स को परफॉर्म करते हुए देखने को मिल रही हैं. एंड टीम आरआरक्यू एंड टीम मिसफिट्स इंटरनेशनल ने तो चिकन डिनर पहले से ही ले लिया है. एंड वी आर हैविंग अ ग्रेट डे. डू लेट अस नो आपका दिन कैसा है आज. But Edge, what are expectations for the upcoming Miramar? Do you have a kind of vibe or instant that we can see the same zone chronology or maybe some zone hard shifts coming into the outskirt region of Miramar?
That's the thing. See, that is what I'm hoping for. That is what I'm hoping to see. But the wish, let's see if it will be granted by the gods of PUBG Mobile. But yeah, some drastic changes is what I'm expecting. So these rotations are going to be once again coming in clutch for sure. So the IGLs are going to be tested yet again if that comes in, of course. But already a Rondo and a Wrangle, we've seen two beautiful circles we got to witness already. And as we move down to Miramar now, ladies and gentlemen, the third map here, the circle, and the last map of the cycle. Let's take a look at the flight path, as this is going to be an interesting one. A lot of these eyes are going to be on the teams at the top and the teams at the bottom as well. The teams at the mid are going to be chilling for quite a bit. They don't really need to worry a lot because of the pace they're picking up. The teams at the bottom, they have to step up. And the teams at the top, well, they have to start worrying about the fact that the teams at the top, teams at the bottom, and any team below them will try to overtake them at any point of time. And top players with the highest damage, it's IQQ, Bunny, and Razak on the side of Void. Now, these three players are definitely the powerhouses for the squad. And looking at the flight path, El Azhar towards Ladriela. Now, not a lot of not a weird looking flight path. It's pretty basic. Once again, I see Tora Muda actually. Wait, is that where Misfits are going? It feels like that is where they are headed to at the moment. And a lot of these areas are going to be crowded for sure. Hacienda del Petron, Picado, Power Grid, San Martin, Graveyard, La Bendita, Los Leones. You can see flash towards that area. ASI8 dropping down there as well. 4T heading down to Picado. APG probably going towards Chumacera. I'm not really sure. But Yangon Galacticos, they've dropped in very late, which means they're either going towards Prison or Valle del Mar.
But look at the zone again, Edge. I mean, the hardship already from the first zone, and let's see how teams are going to retaliate from this zone and how they're going to be making the rotation, right? And IGLs, again, उन लोगों के सर में दर्द होता होगा क्योंकि ये जो जोन है फ्लाइट पाथ से बिल्कुल ही अगेंस्ट, एंड जो टीम्स लॉस लियोनस के रीजन में जाएंगी उन लोगों के लिए तो बहुत ज्यादा अच्छा, क्योंकि सेंटर उन लोगों के लिए है, राइट? इट्स द डेड सेंटर ऑफ द जोन. बट आगे कैसे इजाफा करते हैं
चाय बने बस दानेदार, चाय बने बस दानेदार, चाय बने बस दानेदार, चाय बने बस कपाल दानेदार, कपाल दानेदार, चाय बने बस कपाल दानेदार.
सो उन लोगों के लिए थोड़ा बहुत एडवांटेज जो भी टीम्स वहाँ पे उतरती है. बट लेट्स जस्ट हैव अ लुक ऑन DRS गेमिंग, क्योंकि अभी शुरुआती फेज के अंदर हसीना पेट्रोल के ऊपर उतरते हैं. जोन से बहुत ज़्यादा बाहर तो है ये लोग. They'll make sure to get that gold in Mirado for sure. And देखते हैं यहाँ से DRS गेमिंग कैसे आगे वाले आने समय के अंदर कैसे ये चिकन डिनर को तब्दील करते हैं. बिल्कुल ईजी नहीं रहेगा. एंड स्पेशली हम लोग को यहाँ पे कोई भी ड्रॉप क्लैशेस नहीं देखने को मिल रहे हैं. Are you like shocked to see the teams are not taking any sort of drop clashes in the map of Miramar especially? I mean, it's one of the first matches in Asia Battleverse Chapter 3rd, and that too in final, कि हम लोग को कोई भी drop clashes नहीं देखने को मिल रहे हैं.
Definitely a little surprised, but I think I felt like I feel like I've seen this coming. Because the fact that, now the teams, as I've said, they're trying to accumulate points. They're trying to fight for that number one. No one's really willing to take that extra risk because it's not Rondo once again. No recall. Every team's playing for themselves. Every team is trying to get that number one spot. And for that, you need as many points as possible. Get that lead. And you can't risk getting taken down pretty early, especially if you don't have a lot of loot to work with. But, it's still pretty early into the game. We probably might see an early fight still. Maybe before 6-7 minutes. Usually, Miramar, we don't see, insane fights happening. Maybe a little skirmishes here and there. But the actual brawls begin after minute 10. So, let's see if that's going to be a typical Miramar play. But, overall, a little... I don't want to say surprised, but amazed to see that they're actually not going for the drop clashes here. Anyone, actually, as a matter of fact.
Yeah, I'm super duper surprised to see कि कोई भी यहाँ पे ड्रॉप क्लैशेस शुरुआत में ही नहीं देखने को मिल रहे हैं. एंड स्पेशली पिकाडो के रीजन तो हम लोग को देखने को मिला है 4Thrives के साथ में कुछ ना कुछ टीम्स तो उतरती है. एंड 4v4 फाइट्स मेजॉरिटी ऑफ द टाइम होती ही है. बट पहला नॉकआउट यहाँ पे आता हुआ, और पहले नॉकआउट के थ्रू हमको शायद से टीम 2 के एक पहला एलिमिनेशन भी लेता हुआ. सो एज, ये पहला नॉकआउट और पहला एलिमिनेशन शायद से यहाँ से स्टार्ट हो चुका है। यहाँ से टीम्स और भी ज़्यादा फाइट लेना स्टार्ट करेंगी, बट सब कुछ शांत, कुछ भी यहाँ से हलचल नहीं देखने को मिलेगी। जस्ट टीम्स लूट कर रही हैं, जोन के अंदर रोटेट करेंगी, वही चीज़ होने वाली है। बट एज ये जो मैच है एक साइलेंट किलर वाला मैच ज़रूर हो सकता है।
Could be the case. Can be. I mean, so here's the thing: when you don't see the drop clashes or early round fights, you will probably be seeing much more chaotic mid game and even chaotic later half. So I think that is probably going to be the case into this one. We will see a little calmer start, but this is only going to be the calm before the storm for sure. As the teams will be going in berserk mode as soon as they are, in close proximity at the moment because of the flight path. They have given themselves some more space to work with. They have a decent amount of time to go for these loots as well, thanks to the circle in a very weird towards the southeastern part of the map. They have a lot of time, a lot of space to, just chill for now, get as much loot as possible, get all the utilities they need. Level 3 helmets and vests will probably be their go-to arsenal. And then, well, all hell breaks loose and they will, just fight till the death. Maybe somewhere around 12, 13 minutes.
Yeah, I totally agree with you, but majority of the teams अभी जोन से बाहर है। अब देखते हैं रोटेशन कैसे हम लोग को देखने को मिलेगी। एंड स्पेशली आप लोग देख सकते हो टीम द जेवियर्स, उन लोगों का जो एक प्लेयर है वो तो बिल्कुल जोन के अंदर है, जो तीनों के तीनों प्लेयर है वो, उन लोगों का जो एक प्लेयर है वो तो बिल्कुल जोन जोन के बाहर ही एलिमिनेट हो सकते हैं। टीआरएस गेमिंग वाइटी किलर वाइटी बहुत ज्यादा प्यारे एलिमिनेशन और यहाँ पे किल्स निकालने का ट्राई तो जरूर कर रहे हैं। चारों के चारों प्लेयर जिंदा और पहला यहाँ पे एलिमिनेशन या फिर नॉकआउट निकाला जाएगा टीम 52 47 बहुत ज्यादा पास आ चुके हैं। टीआरएस गेमिंग they are just pushing in with a fearless mindset. XMPLs है, the young lad from Nepal. We know ये बंदा जो है, ये जो खिलाड़ी है स्पेशली कितने ज्यादा प्यारे तरीके से एलिमिनेशन निकालता है क्लोज क्वार्टर रेंज के अंदर। इनकी बहुत ज्यादा प्यारी अच्छी कमांड है, बट स्पेशली XMPLZ मैं शायद से बोलूँगा कभी कभार बहुत ज्यादा ओवर हीट कर जाते हैं। एंड वो जो कमांड है उनके ऊपर गन की या फिर कब ट्रिगर दबाना है वो थोड़ी शायद कम है। ये मेरा सजेशन है, मे बी आप लोगों का थोड़ा डिफर कर सकता है, बट XMPLZ ओवरऑल बहुत ज़्यादा प्यारे अच्छे प्लेयर हैं इस गेम के अंदर। टीम 52 देख सकते हैं टीआरएस गेमिंग बहुत ज़्यादा प्यारे तरीके से कोऑर्डिनेशन करती हुई, सिनर्जी दिखाती हुई, और 52 और 52 के एक आखिरी खिलाड़ी सकती है हमारी पहली टीम जो एलिमिनेट हो जाएगी जोन के बाहर। टीम 52 they just got eliminated on the 18th spot with having 0 eliminations. क्या है, I mean, even if he is opening the scope, वो जो इफेक्ट आ रहा है वो बहुत ज़्यादा इंसेन दिख रहा है। I just want to know कि what is the name of the skin? Do let me know in the comment section and chat section. And अगर आप लोगों ने अभी तक सब्सक्राइब नहीं किया है चैनल को तो प्लीज़ जाके सब्सक्राइब करिए, क्योंकि हमारा चैनल बहुत ज़्यादा क्लोज है 35K सब्सक्राइबर्स के। सो प्लीज़ go and subscribe सब्सक्राइबर्स के, सो प्लीज सब कुछ शांत है अभी के लिए। मिरामार के ऊपर रोटेशन यहाँ पे आती हुई है, जिसने जोन शिफ्ट लिया है सदर्न साइड की तरफ। शायद से टीम्स और आईजीएल्स के लिए बहुत ज़्यादा बड़ा प्रॉब्लमेटिक सिचुएशन लेके जा सकता है। द जेवियर्स पिछला मैच बहुत ज़्यादा अच्छा था, चारों के चारों प्लेयर्स ने यहाँ पे बहुत अच्छे एलिमिनेशन पॉइंट्स भी यहाँ पे रिक्वायर किए थे, बट 2K Esports यहाँ पर एक ही एलिमिनेशन के साथ। और मैं यहाँ पर जितने भी फैंस हैं यहाँ पर 4Thrives के और जितने भी पाकिस्तानी लोग यहाँ पे देख रहे हैं, मैं उन लोगों से एक और सवाल ज़रूर पूछना चाहूँगा कि आज के दिन के अंदर आप लोगों को क्या लगता है कि हमारी जो टीम 4Thrives है वो कहाँ पे जाके रुकेगी और कौन से स्पॉट के ऊपर जाके रुकेगी? प्लीज डू लेट लेस नो, क्योंकि अभी यहाँ पर 4Thrives 3 एलिमिनेशन के साथ यहाँ पर आगे की तरफ बढ़ते हुए और बहुत ज्यादा प्यारा परफॉर्मेंस दिखाते हुए, और शायद से जो फाइट है बहुत ही ज्यादा जल्दी तब्दील करेगी वाइन Esports के अगेंस्ट पोटैटो 5 जस्ट बेरली सर्वाइव करते हुए, और शायद से राइजॉक को भी यहाँ पर सपोर्ट कर लिया जाएगा। 4Thrives स्टेडली अपने कदमों को आगे बढ़ाते हुए, बट एक और यहाँ पर राइवलरी स्टार्ट हो चुकी है, पीछे से थर्ड पार्टी भी यहाँ पर आ चुकी है। लेडीज एंड जेंटलमैन, ये टीम अल्फा गेमिंग टीम 4Thrives का कभी पीछा छोड़ते ही नहीं है, जहां पर ये लोग वहां पर टीम अल्फा गेमिंग, और एक और थर्ड पार्टी यहाँ पर स्टार्ट हो चुकी है होरा Esports। एक प्लेयर वहां पे भी उन लोगों का एलिमिनेट हो चुका है। 4Thrives के फलक T24 यहाँ पे नॉकआउट हो चुका है, क्या उनका रिवाइवल आ पाएगा या फिर नहीं, बहुत ज्यादा इंपॉर्टेंट डिसीजन रहेगा। पोटैटो तो यहाँ पर शायद से बहुत ही ज्यादा मुश्किल से सर्वाइव कर रहे हैं उस पैनिक रूम के अंदर। एक ग्रेनेड, एक वेल कुक ग्रेनेड या फिर एक मोलोटॉव भी वहां पर अगर पहुंच गई पोटैटो 5 के ऊपर तो शायद से उनका खेल खत्म हो जाएगा, और वाइन Esports का ये जो सफर है इस मैच में वो भी खत्म हो जाएगा। रेज़ाक को भी स्पॉट किया जाएगा, ये जो ग्रेनेड है शायद से सीधा उनके मुंह पे डाला जाएगा, और ये देखिए हुज़ैफा बहुत ज्यादा प्यारे तरीके से आगे की तरफ बढ़ते हुए कंफर्मेशन भी लिया जाएगा। T24 का जो नॉकआउट था वो शायद से रिवाइवल के अंदर भी तब्दील कर दिया जाएगा। T24 धीरे धीरे अपने कदमों के ऊपर खड़ी होती हुई, बट पीछे से हमारी जो टीम अल्फा गेमिंग है, चारों के चारों प्लेयर्स है, ये भी आते हुए, बट एक और टीम यहाँ पर जुड़ जाएगी। ये कौन सी टीम है? और शायद से फलक यहाँ पर डाउन होंगे और उनका जो कंफर्मेशन है वो भी आ जाएगा कंपाउंड के अंदर। एंड होरा Esports बात करते करते हम दूसरी फाइट जरूर देखेंगे। होरा Esports भी यहाँ से एलिमिनेट हो गई। IQQ भी डाउन हो चुके हैं वैसे तो। पोटैटो 5 वाइन Esports की तरफ से वो भी पता नहीं कैसे उस पैनिक रूम के अंदर सर्वाइव कर रहे हैं, उस कंपाउंड के अंदर। बहुत ज्यादा इंपॉर्टेंट रहना पड़ेगा। शायद से यहाँ पर धीरे धीरे करके आगे बढ़ेंगे। देवी को पोटैटो को स्पॉट किया जाएगा, उनको यहाँ पे नॉकआउट भी किया जाएगा और सीधा फिनिश ऑफ भी किया गया। टीम 4Thrives धीरे धीरे अपना स्पॉट बनाती हुई टीम अल्फा गेमिंग के जस्ट सामने, और शायद से एक और ग्रेनेड यहाँ पे जाता हुआ, शायद से नॉकआउट यहाँ पे लिया जाएगा या फिर नहीं, कोई भी कनेक्शन नहीं आएगा। रिवाइव यहाँ पे करना पड़ेगा, सबसे ज्यादा इंपॉर्टेंट यहाँ पे रहेगा। यस यहाँ पे पीछे हुज़ैफा यहाँ पर एक शायद से स्मोक करेंगे, एंड T24 ओपी और IQQ को प्यारा सा कवर देते हुए स्मोक स्क्रीन के थ्रू। हुज़ैफा अगर यहाँ पे साथ में खेलो तो शायद से ज्यादा अच्छा रहेगा। T24 के ऊपर भी बहुत ज्यादा बड़ा डैमेज, और शायद से टीम 4Thrives धीरे धीरे क्रम्बल करती हुई। T24 अपनी शॉटगन से यहाँ पे बिल्कुल स्विच करेंगे, पीछे की तरफ जाते हुए। एक अच्छा डिसीजन था शायद से, बट अभी उनका भी नॉकआउट यहाँ पर आ जाएगा। सोलो मैन स्टैंडिंग हुज़ैफा, प्यारा नॉकआउट यहाँ पर AUG से लिया जाएगा, और शायद से दूसरी नॉकआउट की दरकार यहाँ पे रहेगी, और हेडशॉट्स भी यहाँ पर आते हुए बहुत ज्यादा मुश्किलात से यहाँ पर आगे तरफ बढ़ते हुए, और शायद से इनका यहाँ पर एलिमिनेशन आता हुआ। दिस मार्क्स एन एलिमिनेशन फॉर टीम 4Thrives एंड दे आर गॉन, दे आर डस्टेड। बहुत ज्यादा प्यारे तरीके से वो 4v4 फाइट टीम लोगों ने, 3 अच्छे एलिमिनेशन उन लोगों के पास में आ चुके थे, बट कहीं ना कहीं अल्फा गेमिंग का ये जो थर्ड पार्टी सिनेरियो था उनका यहाँ पर बहुत ज्यादा प्रॉब्लम देता हुआ। बट अल्फा गेमिंग टेस्टिंग देयर ओन मेडिसिन, हाँ उन लोगों के ऊपर भी यहाँ पर एक थर्ड पार्टी हो चुकी है।
Yeah. Strut in my kicks, I'm feeling fly. Rasta chhora zara, I'm reaching for the sky. Try me. Try me. Walk with me. फिरते हैं ना why. मेरी energy वो चीज है जो पैसे भी न खरीद पाए. Try me. Chasing dreams.
लूजिंग द स्पॉट और 5 एलिमिनेशन है लोगों के पास में. नारी सोलोमन स्टैंडिंग रहेंगे. क्या यहाँ पर नारी क्लच ऑफ कर पाएंगे या फिर अपनी टीम के लिए देखने वाली चीज रहेगी. और शायद से नारी सोलोमन स्टैंडिंग रहेंगे. रिवाइवल यहाँ से करना बहुत ज्यादा मुश्किल रहेगा. एज अल्फा गेमिंग, they lost 2 players, they lost 3 players, and Solomon standing. Nari, do you think he can just clutch it off and then pull the chicken dinner off for his team?
Not gonna be easy, but definitely not impossible. SKG on the other hand, 2 eliminations for them already, and they're looking decent. For the meanwhile, Team Secret will get taken down. SKG now dominating server. SKG now dominating the server, trying to take the players on the side of the Xavier. One Young and Hope will be probably fleeing off. Will not be wanting to take the fight against them. DRS XMP plays on. Will be causing troubles for him. Xavier. Vertex on the side of SKG, trying his best to maybe land some shots on him. Boom on the other hand, 1 elimination. They're staying comfortably here on the rooftop, enjoying the view, but they will have to give away this one. But look at this. Is that Misfits? Looks like those are the players inside of Misfit International there. Trying to maybe connect more shots. Glue, Leon, Pillar YT. The only one standing, and he might get taken down. He's out in the open, and that's another unfortunate game for the side of DRS as they get taken down pretty early. But they do have insane amount of eliminations. I mean, we were talking about this, right? Steam Flash, DRS, the teams that you kind of have to keep an eye out for, and you can see DRS in terms of eliminations, yes, but position points, come on, they need more. They needed more. They needed a lot more. And now Glue, as soon as they took down the players on the side of DRS, Misfit International are now trying to go for this fight against them immediately.
Yes, the retaliations are coming in, and Young on Galacticos right now only having 1 elimination points. They lost 1 player. I mean, that's not a great thing. And there we have it. Nari, he got eliminated, and APG, they are also going to get eliminated on the 12th spot. This is not the decent match for them. I mean, they just got eliminated way too early, and they're not having good elimination points and placement points as well, Edge. But Romeo, he's also down to his knees, and Mushroom and Cloudy44 being the 2-woman survivor. Ladies and gentlemen, audience watching out there, let me remind you, it's not Rondo, so you don't have respawns, right? So it's Miramar. If you're dead, then you are dead, and you're sent to the lobby.
International, the only 2 players standing right now, FE and Tony Kabai. No elimination points, so Misfit are not going to be really comfortable with the situation. They'll at least be happy that they have 2 players surviving, where there are other teams on the verge of getting eliminated. Glue Blug, on the other hand, oh no, they are regrouping. This is going to be a tough spot for Misfit International to be in, as they will be cooking up a grenade on Tony Kawai. But will that grenade be enough to deal a lot of damage? That is the question. I don't think the answer is going to be yes, because Glumatic now in a really good position. He can actually go for this fight and take down both of them at the same time. Glumatic will be the one drawing blood. Oh, he's actually going to be the one actually going down first. And now Glumatic all of a sudden feeling the heat, and Glue, they might get taken down. The Molotov might be enough to deal a bit of damage. Punk, beautiful grenade. Tony Kawai will survive for now. Another grenade coming in retaliation, but will not be dealing any damage. Glumatic will be going back to his teammates to go for that revival now. So all the players will be sticking together. And Glue still with the man advantage, still with the position advantage as well.
They're having the position advantage. Glue versus Team Misfits International. Glue will be having 4 good points, but they need placement points as well. The grenades are reigning supreme. ASI K2 will be taking 1 more good elimination points as well. And I guess the Pakistani teams are also coming to the fight back. Team Misfits International, they're coming up close personal. Preetham, the grenade is looking so good. And I guess, Edge, as we are talking of Team ASI Esports on the other hand, they also started taking that fight, and Misfits International, they're also out of the zone, so they need to prioritize the zone advantage as well.
Xavier, just one player standing. 6 eliminations. Alter Ego, 1 player, no eliminations. Hong Kong team, 27 total points, but only 1 player standing. And I think that's the end of the Xavier play zone. Will be the one taking him down. We're down to the top 10 teams, ladies and gentlemen, as FV might be getting taken down here. Blug on the move, so they might actually catch him, but let's see how things are gonna be turning out for them. At the moment, looks like Misfit International will survive to fight for another day. Maybe get some more points in terms of position placement. In terms of elimination, it's not gonna be that easy for sure.
And now it's all about the rotations coming in. It's all about to see how IGLs are going to reposition the teams into the zone. And on the other hand, as we are talking about Misfits International, they're gone, that dusted as well. And the zone, the deja vu movement we can see from the map of round one, from the map of Wrangle as well, Edge. The zone has been shifted a lot, and majority of the teams are into the zone, which is good, right? I mean, no problem whatsoever. And Team Glue, I mean, we have seen this Indonesian team popping off really soon into the upcoming days. But right now, Team Glue, somewhere around, they're feeling the wrath of the enemy teams as well. And they will be making sure to make a comeback. They're on the 14th spot right now on the overall standings, which is not a great spot to be in. But let's see in the upcoming moments how they're going to be making a move. And there we go, boom, Esports, only and only 1 elimination, nothing to work with. They're on the top 10 teams, but they can they take this winner chicken dinner? Zone is also closing in 10 seconds.
Zone coming in clutch. Stage 6 circle coming into play. A grenade will deal chip damage, but Rhapsody will be in a good position to actually go for that knock. HKG, in the meanwhile, will be getting eliminated, and Glue now feeling the pressure from the side of Team Boom Esports. Alter Ego actually Snape. There is a chance that he could actually go for the third party. Maybe he'll finish it too. But at the moment, it's just going to be grenades raining in, and there you go, Snape. I was talking about it, and Snape will get the frag onto Pug. He will get 2, he will steal 1, and now he's spotted. So Boom might just try to take him down, but Snape, being cheeky player that he is, already got 2 points for the squad, and Glue with only 2 players standing have to now make their way back into the zone safely. And not just that, now they have to wait and see if they can actually get any more points in terms of elimination, because it's not looking good with their position on the map. But Snape also has to make his way back into the circle, which is not going to be easy. But right now, Boom, the next obstacle for them is going to be Team Flash.
The next obstacle is going to be Team Flash indeed. Let's see, Boom Esports, Rapture 21, Maul down to his knees. The revival should be there. Resbob on the other hand, he's also surviving to their standing. Snape 27. Oh man, the sprays were looking so damn promising. But there we have it, the elimination of Team Alter Egos with 3 elimination points and only on 8 spots. So they're not having great placement points to work with. Not a decent match team for Team Alter Egos. But let's see, can they make a comeback into the upcoming matches or not? They still have 3 more matches remaining, and we will be repeating the cycle again. But ASI Esports धीरे धीरे वो भी अपने प्लेयर्स को यहाँ पे लूज करते हुए, और शायद से जैसे ही हम बात कर रहे हैं लेडीज एंड चेयरमैन, और यहाँ पर शायद से टीम ASI Esports भी एलिमिनेट हो चुकी है 6वें पायदान के ऊपर. अच्छा खेला, पूरा ट्राई किया, बट कहीं ना कहीं ये जो आज थर्ड पार्टी है हमारी दोनों ही टीम पाकिस्तानी, ये जो दोनों पाकिस्तानी टीम्स हैं, इनके ऊपर जो थर्ड पार्टी हो रही है उन लोगों के लिए बहुत ही ज़्यादा बड़ा डिसएडवांटेज लेके आ रही हैं. और ASI Esports एंड हमारी जो टीम 4Thrives रहेगी वो दोनों के दोनों एलिमिनेट हो चुके हैं. बट एच वी डाउन टू आवर टॉप 5 टीम्स.
Of 5 teams, Flash is still one of them. Blue Blow with just 2 players standing. 6 eliminations is what they have to show at the moment. Things can turn out good or bad very, very quick. We'll see how it is, how it goes. Both tops weaker. Good split there. A drop. That could be tempting. Tops is not that far away of the drop, so he could actually go for it. But Glue closing in the distance between them and Flash have to be cautious. Carbu's really, really tagged up. The grenade might be the end of him. Not really. Will be dealing a little bit of damage, and both will get taken down. This grenade might actually deal damage, though. Molotov coming in, and Vika will immediately go for the revival. Now Glue, can they go for the finishes here, the confirmations? Good grenades being dealt. But he's out in the open. Vika, man, he's gonna get taken down, but immediate retaliation from a different squad. That is 2K actually joining the party, and Team Flash might just be in a lot of trouble. Karbu, the only one standing right now, but Vika will get that elimination point thanks to that Molotov. But Team Flash, they will be getting taken down. There's 4 teams now fighting here. I mean, one of them is out, so Team Flash, they are gonna be the unfortunate ones. RRQ 2K helping Glue take Flash down.
But that's the storyline for the game right now, and there we have it. The grenade was looking damn promising, but Lapper not able to find any sort of connections. 4 teams, 10 top players on the screen right now. Let's see how they are going to capitalize into the upcoming one. But Team Glue surviving with only one single player. Young on Galacticon surviving with 2, RQ with surviving with 3, and 2K Esports, as you were talking about, they're surviving with all the 4 players. Edge, let's see what is going to be the upcoming moment for Team 2K Esports. Top 4 teams. I mean, 2K Esports, they are looking really strong because they're having all the 4 players right edge. So maybe they can make this chicken dinner happen. But wait, Young and Galacticons, Master Smile and Cloudy, what they're trying to do in the vehicle? They want to make a rotation directly slamming into the zone, so that
Pioneer the P1541 नवे दौर दा चैंपियन.
Let's see how long. Oh no. That timing was too good. No. I was just talking about the fact that Glue, let's see how long can the player survive for. But unfortunately, before I could even finish my sentence, he's going to get taken down. And, well, we're down to the top 3 teams. 2K pretty much are going to be the ones coming out on top, thanks to the man advantage that they have. Yangon Galacticos with 2, RQ with 2. Now, if there is a fight between RQ and 2K, maybe Yangon can take the advantage or the other way around. And RQ might be the one coming out on top. But 2K at the moment must be feeling really confident because both of the teams that are against them are right in front of them as well. And the split is actually looking decent. And the circle is also in their favor.
exactly. Top 3 teams. And now it's all about which team is going to be making the first move, right edge. Team 2K Esports. We did talk about that, how they're actually making the move into the zone, and they lost 1 player, but still all the 3-man standing, right? RRQ and Team Young on Galacticos, they're surviving with 2 and 2 players. So will they work together to eliminate Team 2K Esports? But Team 2K Esports having that advantage and having that upper hand advantage into this game. So maybe they're having that slight advantage to take that winner with a chicken in there. But Young on Galacticons and Team RQ, they'll try the level best to eliminate each other. But Cloudy, he's also gone Master Smile. He's also really low to the HP, just trying to pushing in. We have seen Master Smile just pushing in again. But again, he just got eliminated. Edge, Young on Galacticons, especially Master Smile. We have seen this particular player doing immense level of clutches. But today, he just got eliminated with his team.
And all of a sudden, 2K now, with a man down, RQ will feel a little more confident. But just as I say that, Prago is now out in the open, taking a lot of damage. Leopard, the teammate, let's see if there is gonna be a run over. No, it's gonna be a bulldozing moment as RRQ, they get destroyed there towards the end, and the side of 2K will be the ones coming out on top. And this time it is once again another Indonesian team, and 2K has been a long time coming in the playoffs. We did see them towards the end doing really well, and well, the grand finals, it's about time for them to get the chicken dinner. And well, this is the beginning of their run in the grand finals.
I mean, it's the beginning and it's the initiation for the teams coming in, and especially the Indo dominance we have seen today is just immense. And yesterday as well, on day number 1 of the finals, on phase number 1, we have seen all these Indo teams just going berserk, and especially we have seen Team Blue also playing really well. But today, Team Blue Esports, a really good steady approach we have seen, and all the top 5 teams and all the teams surviving till the end. It has been a good one. And Team 2K Esports, kudos to you all, and a huge round of applause, because surviving with 3 or maybe 4 players till the end, it's a huge achievement. Because in Asia Battle Wars Chapter 3, we have seen teams and players just losing the players a lot of time. But H, this is it. We are done with the first cycle, and we have seen 3 matches today so far. But after this, we will be repeating the cycle again. We will be witnessing the most chaotic match on the map of Rondo. Again, we will be starting off really strong and really soon. And जो भी audience अभी हम लोग को देख रहे हैं, please do make sure to hit that like and subscribe button, क्योंकि हमारा channel 35 के subscribers के बहुत ज़्यादा close है. So जाइए अभी जल्दी जाके subscribe करिए.
The world's first AI agents that natively collaborate with humans
on the Instagram page as well. So, if you
Right,
guys
6 from 6. So important. First couple of deliveries. Who's going to bowl it? Yeah, I like that.
I do too, BJ. I think he's
You're rolling the dice.
Well, and this is why he's in the team for. He's something different. He does deliver ball from a different angle, and it's hard for a tail ender just to sit there and line.
I just want him to bowl Yorkers.
I mean, whatever
Don't worry
I've
about
seen
slow
on
balls or anything like that. Yeah, the first couple of
Rondo,
balls are so
Miramar,
crucial.
if I get to see that again,
He blocks
I'm
out the
happy.
first couple of balls
You know,
and then
that is what I'm
squeezes
expecting
right
there.
on here for the
To be
Hurricanes.
really honest, I
Well,
feel like
Nathan Ellis is
these
going to
teams
try
have finally
to
understood
hit
how
the
the other
boundary
teams are
here,
playing.
and it'll be hard to line up.
They're picking up. They're
He
picking
does
up
execute
the
that
pace. They're
Yorker,
picking
the
up
ball
the
that
momentum
dips.
coming into the.
It's going to be hard for the tail ender to come in and
They will
start.
be in the
I
forward
think you've got to bring your mid off and mid on up and take it finally back your third man back.
And we've talked about this. Miramar started off really slow. Started off in a calmy way, but then once everything, once the circle started becoming closer and closer, we've seen a lot of fights, and it was just chaotic, and it was beautiful to watch. Well, the teams adapt, and I mean, the teams really go strong as well. We had the DRS going in with 9 eliminations pretty early, but they did get taken down.
Final leg is up there. Because he strays into the leg stump, just get battered on and runs away for 4.
I think you need a
Exactly,
mid-wicket.
that was the case in the
Yeah,
previous
circle.
one, and this is it.
He's gonna bowl
And,
straight
after
stumps.
This,
He's gonna
we'll
bowl
be having
stumps,
a
isn't he?
small
Well, he's not gonna
recap
ramp, is he?
from the
Mid-off
highlights
is up. Here we
who's
go.
joining in right now.
Zaman
Because we
Khan,
have seen
last
from the
over.
start itself,
6 from 6.
TRS Gaming going
Full
berserk
toss
with
straight
all the
back
4
it
players
in.
on Team 52, and they just got eliminated. And Team 52
great delivery.
was the first team
I don't know
losing
about
their
that.
spot,
Jeez.
and especially DRS
They're looking
Gaming
very, very
really
nervous.
Wow, it's a dot ball. Well, I'm saying it's a
personally.
dot.
Look at that Lord changing the seats, and especially this grenade front side of Huzaifa. It was so damn good. It was so damn well cooked and served like dinner. It was hot. But Team 4Thrives, they also lost their spot there, and they just got eliminated. But Team Blue Esports, on the other hand, they also played really well. Team RRQ, they also played really well. But RRQ, somewhere around the coordination and the synergy we always talk about, Edge, I guess it was a little bit diverse, and they made sure to deliver the best thing.
Everyone tried their best. Everyone, gave their 100%. There was a little bit of misplay coming in from a lot of these teams. Of course, once again, it happens in the heat of the moment. But at the end, it was 2K coming out on top with 10 eliminations and 10 points thanks to that chicken dinner. Hulk with 1 elimination, 175 damage dealt. Lily Boy with 2 eliminations, 274 damage dealt. Arkra with 2 eliminations at 344 damage dealt. But then the main player, the star of the show, Sondala 2K, 5 eliminations, 4 knocks, and a massive damage of 886. Ridiculous numbers being pulled by this young lad. And 2K, well, they're going to be really happy to have him, because he's not just a star player for the squad, he is the MVP for the team. With 5 eliminations, 886 damage, 1 assist, 27 minutes and 7 seconds of survival time, 4 knocks. And, a lot of these MVPs are not focusing on the heal at the moment. With only 74 heal, he is going to be your MVP for the map of Miramar.
Exactly, he is the MVP, and he totally dominated. And deserve it. But after this, we'll be having a look on the teams to watch out into the upcoming matches, which are remaining only 3 matches. But Team 2K, DRS, Team Crew, and Team Hong Kong are the matches to watch out into the upcoming matches. Let's see what are the performance and the consistency level we can see from these teams. Let's just have a look on the top 4 players from the previous match, from match number 3, from day number 2. We have seen Young on Galacticos, Marsha Smile with 3 elimination, XMPLZ from the side of Team DRS with 3 elimination, and simultaneously we can see Team Ultra Ego Snape joining in with 3 elimination. But Edge, let's just have a look on the match summary as well.
65 total eliminations, 8 grenade eliminations, 4 airdrops looted, no vehicle eliminations whatsoever, and 8,922 healings done. Well, the player on the side of Xavier once again is going to be the one with the longest elimination, 337 meters. I mean, this guy was there on the MVPs, on the longest elimination. He's the one going aggressive. There's a lot that he's doing, and well, let's see how things go as the day progresses. For now, match standings look like this: 2K 20 points, RIQ 11 along with Glue Blue, DRS on 9, Young on Galacticos 8 points. Good numbers for them. They're going to be happy with it. Flash on 7, 6 for Xavier, 5 for Alpha Gaming and HKG. Alter Ego Aries on 4 along with 4Thrives, 3 for Boom Esports, 2 for SI8, 1 for Team Secret and Wine Esports. Unfortunately for the side of Horror, 52 Esports and Misfit International, no points secured into this one.
Exactly, these are the teams' match rankings, and Team 2K just totally dominating. But after this, we'll be having a look on the overall rankings as well, and overall standings, and how teams are performing right there. But we can see Wine Esports just sticking up with the position. On the 2nd spot, we can see Team RQ. On the 3rd spot, we can see Team Flash. Team Ultra Ego sticking the 4th spot. On the 5th section, we can see 52 ESP joining in. So these are the top 5 teams, and 4Thrives, 2K, Boom Esports, the Savior, they're dealing a little bit of a tough time. But surely they will be having a great comeback. But this is going to be the second page where teams are actually struggling a lot. Team SI8 Esports, DRS, Team Alpha Gaming, Team Blue Esports, Team Secret, Team Horror Esports, Young on Galacticons, Misfits International, and Team HKG. I mean, they're struggling, but they will make sure to make a great comeback. But especially the teams on the 15th, 16th, 17th, and 18th spot, you got to change your strategies. You got to change your playstyle, maybe in Asia Battleverse Chapter 3rd in phase number 1, or maybe this might end up being a way big disaster for you all. But after this Edge, let's just have a look on the overall MVP.
Josefa still being that number 1 player on the side of 4Thrives, and he's the overall MVP at the moment. Following him is going to be Razor on the side of Voin, 40 IQQ, RIQ Leopard now stepping up to 4th position, and Refuse, well, he shows up here in the 5th position. Great plays from all of these players, and definitely someone to keep an eye out for as we move on to the votings, to the fans that are in the chat at the moment. 4Thrives, I mean, once again, they're thriving. DRS is absolutely popping off in terms of their fans as well. SI8 has a lot as well. Aura, they have their bunch. Alter Ego, they're doing good. They're doing decent in terms of votes as well. Not a lot of fans for teams like Voin, Glue Blue, HKG. I mean, maybe they do. Maybe they just sit back, chill, and that's how they like to enjoy the show. On the side of 4Thrives and DRS, well, their fans love to tell them that, yes, we are here watching you play, and they love to cheer for them.
They do, and these are the fan teams right now, and fan favorite teams, and 4Thrives just totally dominating with 23,000 votes. And if you guys are wondering कि ये voting system क्या है, I mean, you can check the pin comment for sure in the YouTube.
My work is easy because I use ClickUp. Here's how I keep track of all my tasks. I start by brain dumping everything I need to get done in a list view. Next, I set a priority and a due date to keep things on track. I create custom statuses to organize my progress exactly how I want. I like to add the action items field so AI can show me the next steps. I add my teammates as watchers so they're in the loop. ClickUp makes work easy, from personal projects to running a multi-billion-dollar company. Click the link below to create your workspace for free.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. PUBG Mobile Asia Battle Wars Chapter 3. We're done with 3 maps here in the Grand Finals Day number 2. We will be taking a look at the second cycle now. Rondo, Erangel, and then Miramar actually to end things off. Right, now Rondo, once again, we know how good these teams are, how aggressive they're going to be on this map for sure. So a lot of expectations coming into this one again. But what do you think? Do you think we will probably be looking at a repeated winner? Or do you think there's going to be a different team? Maybe HKG, maybe Yangon Galacticos. You never really know. Maybe DRS Flash, maybe getting a chicken dinner for themselves into this one.
I mean that could be the possibility, but edge जो चीज़ हम लोग अभी विटनेस कर रहे हैं इंडोनेशियन रीजन, पाकिस्तानी रीजन एंड वियतनामी रीजन, हर एक टीम और हर एक रीजन से कोई ना कोई एक टीम ऐसी उभर के आ रही है जो चिकन डिनर लेके जाती है. सो मे बी हो सकता है कि हम लोग को रेपिटेटिव चिकन डिनर्स देखने को मिले, क्योंकि स्पेशली इंडोनेशिया से हम लोग को देखने को मिल रही है 6 टीम्स. तो मे बी हो सकता है वहाँ से कुछ और भी टीम्स निकल के आए और रेपिटेटिव चिकन डिनर्स लेके जाए. बट दिस इज एशिया बैटल वॉज चैप्टर 3 एंड लेडीज एंड जेंटलमैन, इफ यू गाइस आर वंडरिंग कि यहाँ पे कौन सा फेज चल रहा है एंड कौन सा स्टेज चल रहा है, सो हम लोग एक बार स्केड्यूल के ऊपर जरूर नजर डालेंगे एंड आप लोगों के सारे डाउट्स को क्लियर कर देंगे. बट ये जो स्केड्यूल है, दिस स्केड्यूल इज फॉर रोंडो एंड जो चौथा मैच है वो रहेगा रोंडो का. एंड वी वर टॉकिंग अबाउट द टूर्नामेंट स्केड्यूल, राइट. हमने अभी तक हमारा फेज 1 देखा एंड फेज 1 के प्लेऑफ्स देखे, जहां पे हमारे पास 3 ग्रुप्स थे, ग्रुप ग्रीन, ग्रुप ब्लू एंड ग्रुप रेड. वहां से हमारे पास हमारी टॉप 18 टीम्स हम लोगों को मिली एंड उसके बाद में हम लोग यहाँ पर देखने को मिल रहा है फाइनल्स ऑफ फेज 1. सो दिस इज जस्ट फेज 1 फाइनल्स. उसके बाद हम लोग को फेज 2 एंड फेज 3 भी देखने को मिलेगा एंड यही सेम फ्लो रहेगा एंड यही सेम साइकिल रहेगी. वहाँ पे भी हम लोग को प्लेऑफ्स देखने को मिलेंगे, हम लोग को 3 ग्रुप्स देखने को मिलेंगे एंड हमारी टॉप 18 टीम्स रहेंगी. सो एशिया बैटल वॉज चैप्टर 3. इसका जो रोड मैप है थ्रू आउट द होल टूर्नामेंट, इट्स रियली एक्साइटिंग. एंड अगर फेज 1 के अंदर टीम्स को अपॉर्चुनिटी नहीं मिल पाती है फाइनल्स खेलने की, सो वो दूसरे फेज के अंदर आएंगे या फिर तीसरे फेज के अंदर आएंगे और अपना पूरा ट्राई करेंगे वहां पर विजेता बनने का. बट अभी के लिए एज वी विल स्टार्टिंग ऑफ रियली स्ट्रांग ऑन द मैप ऑफ रोंडो एंड वी नो कि रोंडो का मुकाबला बहुत ही ज़्यादा chaotic होता है. यहाँ पे हम लोग को बहुत ज़्यादा रोटेशन क्लैशेस, दोस रिस्पॉन फीचर्स कमिंग इन एंड बहुत ज़्यादा chaos देखने को मिलता है. एंड M416 एंड AUG जस्ट reigning supreme on the map of Rondo. बट मैच शुरू होने से पहले मैं जनता से एक चीज़ ज़रूर बोलना चाहूँगा. अगर आपने अभी तक हमारे चैनल को सब्सक्राइब नहीं किया है तो क्या कर रहे हो? गो एंड सब्सक्राइब द चैनल राइट नाउ ऑफ द 141 Esports, and they're doing a great job. They're giving a great opportunity to us and the teams as well. But let's see, this is going to be the final day 2nd match 4 on the map of Rondo Edge.
Let's see how this one turns out. This is going to be an interesting one for sure. And we've seen one team absolutely, go berserk. 2 teams actually, as a matter of fact, I still think are going to be 4Thrives and Team Secret. ये flight इतना आगे क्यों जा रहा है? I don't see players dropping. Okay, it looks like finally there
you go.
Finally, okay. There's some players have already jumped in. Okay. Oh, makes sense. It felt like the flight was just, I don't know, just going on forever. And Voin probably are going to be one of the teams, one of the first teams actually, to probably hit that 100-point threshold. We'll see how things turn out. And we already have ASI 8 taking down the players on the side of HKG. And those are some really quick fights. And DRS losing players, Glue losing players, 4T losing players, Wine dropping down Glue now. Everyone's dropping players. DRS, एक और point यहाँ पे उनको. APG will get taken down. 4T, wait a second. What is happening? T24, the only one standing. They changed their drop location. Did they? It felt like they did. And well, it's turning out to be a disaster for 4T.
टीम होरा esports बकायदा तरीके से यहाँ पे 4T के प्लेयर्स को यहाँ पे नॉकआउट किया जाएगा और 4Thrives यहाँ पर अभी सिर्फ और सिर्फ 2 मिनट हुआ और उन लोगों के 3 प्लेयर्स जा चुके हैं. यहाँ पर अगर उन लोगों ने रिस्पॉन नहीं लिया तो शायद से टीम 4Thrives उन लोगों का फासला यहीं तक था और मे बी उन लोगों का गेम यहीं पे एंड हो सकता है. ASI Esports आगे की तरफ अपने डिस्टेंस को क्लोज इन करते हुए और यहाँ पर बरकत बनाते हुए धीरे धीरे एक अच्छा एलिमिनेशन यहाँ पे लेंगे. प्रीतम यहाँ पर अपने घुटनों पर रिवाइवल यहाँ पे जाना पड़ेगा, नहीं तो शायद से ASI Esports के लिए भी यहाँ पे दिक्कतें बन सकती हैं. है और IQ दूसरी जगह पर तेजी से कहर मचाते हुए आगे की तरफ बढ़ेंगे। प्यारा नॉकआउट यहाँ पे लिया जाएगा, दूसरे नॉकआउट की तरफ यहाँ पे बढ़ते हुए लैपर, और शायद से जो नॉकआउट है नहीं आ पाएगा और लैपर को यहाँ पे डाउन किया जाएगा। देखिए घबराने वाली कोई बात नहीं है, क्योंकि ये जो टीम्स हैं हम लोग को देखने को मिल रहा है कितनी जल्दी फाइट ले रहे हैं और जल्दी जल्दी अपने एग्जीक्यूशंस को बढ़ा रहे हैं। नुकसान यहाँ पे टीम्स को आ तो सकता है अगर उनको यहाँ पर रिस्पॉन्ड नहीं मिलेगा। एज इट्स ऑल अबाउट कॉन्करिंग the map of Rondo, but right now the most priority is not zone, the priority is not loot, but the priority is to conquer that respawn tower.
Those elimination points coming in handy for a lot of these teams. 4 Voyun on 4 already, 52 on 3, 3 for SI, 4 for DRS and Team Secret, a P each. Now these teams have already secured so many points, as you said. You know, making sure that you have someone towards the recall tower is going to be beneficial, and I believe 40 already had someone. RQ now with the 4 players alive there as well. So a lot of these teams are ready for this performance, and Sky Horror is going to get taken down there as well. Refuse, beautiful play with the shotgun there. I believe that is the S12K in the hand. But Sky is going to be bleeding, not confirmed just yet. And Alpha Gaming with 2 points already in their favor, looking to get more. And Horror, well, they might be able to get this point onto Refuse, though, because I don't think there's anyone else apart from him on the side of Alpha Gaming in the vicinity. So he might just be in a lot of trouble. And if he can actually, you know, go for this 1v3, 1v4, things might look dangerous, but he's out in the open. He's going to get taken down. The point that he got onto Sky Horror will not be converted to a finish, just a knock. So the point will not be given, but Alpha Gaming, they'll be okay with it. They will still manage to get 2 eliminations with 4 players standing.
Juke is down, and he MJ being the solo win survivor. Alright, Edge, we've been talking about all the Vietnamese teams, right? I mean, we do have 3 Vietnamese teams playing in the top 18, but right now, Vietnamese teams, somewhere around, they're struggling, but especially Team Flash, they're having a good time, but DRS Gaming, the Nepali Big Giants is also coming into the fight. Cyclone really close into the vicinity, and we know there's one more team that's surviving and exactly 2 players, but there we go, Frag coming from the back ends, and he is here to give the cover to his brother, and I feel like Team Ultra Egos, they will be feeling the wrath from the side of Snape. Oh wait, Snape, a good cover fire coming in. Edge, we have seen the addition of Snape finally from the side of Team Ultra Ego. Do you think his addition actually made a huge change in the gameplay of Team Ultra Ego?
It did. And I believe I've also seen Moana joining the party, and I'm still waiting to see the impact that he's going to have on the game, on the team. Still waiting for Rosemary, though. To be really honest, waiting to see him in action. It's been a while. But once again, we have a long, long journey in front of us. Maybe trying his best to juke him out, will be able to get the frag knock onto Cyclone. Now DRS still.
Got a great business idea? Give it a domain name from GoDaddy. Every order comes with our effortless AI experience, GoDaddy Aero, which will generate a logo, landing page, and more for you in just a few clicks. With our award-winning support, it couldn't be easier to start an online business.
Kilobyte is really far away. I believe he's already at a position where he can actually go for a recall, but in the meanwhile, hold on. Team Secret, they get eliminated. 4 eliminations, but they're still first team to get taken out.
कोऑर्डिनेशन निभाते हुए, बट कहीं ना कहीं जो स्ट्रैटेजी है आज के दिन के अंदर, उसके अंदर थोड़ा बहुत अगर बदलाव करे और थोड़ा बहुत ट्विक लाए, मे भी हो सकता है चिकन डिनर लोगों के पास आएगा जरूर. Edge, would you agree with me on that thing?
I definitely do. I mean, in like a situation where everything goes in your favor, I think yes. But otherwise, there are also teams that, you know, play unorthodox. And especially since this is Rondo, right? Getting that chicken dinner is not going to be the only concern. Making sure that you have those elimination points, especially in this map, is the key to getting those extra bit of points. Making use of that recall system, making sure that Rondo is in your favor. What? I mean, chicken dinner gives you 10 points, yes, of course. But if let's say you come in second with 6 points, that's a 4-point difference, which you can easily cover with 4 extra elimination points. That's basically what I'm talking about. So I think this is the one map where people are not going to be worried about getting that chicken dinner. I mean, if they get it, yes, they will be happy to take it, definitely. but I feel like on Rondo, getting the chicken is not going to be their main motive. It's more like getting as many eliminations as possible without having to worry about team eliminations early into the game at least.
The Saviors हमारी स्क्रीन के ऊपर चारों प्लेयर जिंदा रहेंगे। 2 पॉइंट्स यहाँ पर इन लोगों ने ले लिए हैं। धीरे धीरे करके यहाँ पर अपने कदमों को बढ़ाएंगे। अल्टर ईगो के अगेंस्ट कदमों को नहीं एग्जैक्टली, पर अपने व्हीकल्स को बढ़ाएंगे धीरे धीरे। द Saviors होप बार बार अपनी सीट को चेंज कर रहे हैं। AU जिससे स्प्रे लेने का ट्राई कर रहे हैं एंड कोई भी यहाँ पर नॉकआउट नहीं मिल पाया। द Saviors धीरे धीरे यहाँ पर टीम फ्लैश के अगेंस्ट भी फाइट लेने को स्टार्ट करेंगे। लेट्स लुक एट द टीम्स। आई मीन यहाँ पर एक छोटे से सेक्शन में इतना ज्यादा बड़ा क्लस्टर। TRS भी है, टीम फ्लैश भी है, टीम द Saviors भी है और टीम अल्टर ईगोस भी है। सो 5 टीम्स लगातार यहाँ पर एक साथ आ चुकी है और एक साथ में क्लैश लेंगी। और शायद से एक नॉकआउट वहाँ पर आया था अल्टर ईगो के ऊपर। वही का एलिमिनेशन भी यहाँ पर द Saviors की टीम लेती हुई। और शायद से बेहतर डिसीजन रहेगा कि एक अच्छा कंपाउंड को पकड़े तो वहाँ पर जाकर थोड़ा बहुत रेस्ट लें और विश्राम करें। मे बी उसके बाद में शायद से आगे हम लोग को फाइट्स देखने को मिल सकती है। बट हो रहा है Esports 2 अच्छे एलिमिनेशन। स्काई हो रहा है यहाँ पर डाउन हो चुके हैं। अगर उनका रिस्पॉन आएगा तो शायद से और भी ज़्यादा अच्छा हो सकता है और गेम के अंदर हिम्मत और भी इन लोगों की बढ़ सकती है।
Could be the case. I mean, they could actually get that extra bit of confidence there, but 52, Buddy 95 is going to get taken down. 3 eliminations and now a casualty. Team 52 could actually be looking forward to, more fights here. 1 more point for Wine and they will be the first team to get that 100 points in the overall. RIQ not that far away though, to be really honest. They can actually do it at the end of the game as well. Wine, let's see if they can actually capitalize on this one. RIQ with 3 eliminations, Alter Ego with 3, Flash with 2, 3 for 52 Esports as well. The Xavier won 3 side as well. DRS and Alpha Gaming, both of them sitting on 5. This is the team. These are the teams that everyone's looking out for. But the one more team that I am waiting to see how they make a comeback, because at the start of the game, they were, oh no. Why is the timing so good when I talk about any team? I was just talking about 40 again and there's a knock. Well, I was gonna say, 40 they had a terrible start, but can they bring it back?
I mean, that's where the resilience will be. The mental resilience will be walking in. But Noki, यहाँ पर हम लोग को finally Noki का आता हुआ देखने को मिल रहा है. And finally he is here playing with his team. T24 Noki, yes, Huzaifa aka and Falak खेलते हुए देखने को मिलेंगे. IQQ जो नहीं करेंगे. And Falak देखिए M416 का कहर यहाँ पर मचाते हुए मोइना के ऊपर यहाँ पर नॉक लिया जाएगा. And शायद से वो मिसप्लेसमेंट आती हुई प्रोन करना चाह रहे थे और शायद से वहाँ पर स्टैंड होकर उनका नॉकआउट वहाँ पर आ चुका है. थोड़ा अच्छा नहीं लग रहा है. बट यहाँ पर yes भी डाउन हो चुके हैं. 2 प्लेयर्स यहाँ पर टीम 4Thrives के जा चुके हैं. एंड दे आर ब्लीडिंग ऑफ. फलक का यहाँ पर रिवाइवल आना बहुत ज़्यादा मुश्किल रहेगा. एंड 4Thrives यहाँ से दूर नहीं जा सकती है. यहाँ पर अब हिम्मत इन लोगों को